When purchasing Pokemon games online at places like eBay or Mercari, it is hard to tell the difference between a fake game and a real game. Let's go through the differences between what makes a copy and what makes an authentic game. Hey PokeFriends! Here are the ways to tell the difference between a fake and a real game, starting from the bottom of the card to the top. So right here, you'll see arrows that show how to insert the SD card into the Nintendo console. The left, it is engraved inside the SD card, while the right, it's slightly over. This is the first way to tell that the fake game is the left side and the right game is the authentic side. This will also play into the back of the card later. The second way is the code NTRCPUEUSA. That is the authentic code for Pokemon Platinum, but on the left it is not bolded. It has to be a bolded font. On the right, it is bolded, so it makes it authentic. The other bolded font that we need to see is the Pokemon Company. On the left, above the Nintendo logo, it is not bolded. Additionally, that's how you could barely read the fact that it says the Pokemon Company, while on the right, it does say the Pokemon Company and it is bolded, so it's clear and legible. Going to tip number 3, with legibility, we're looking at the ESRB rating, E for everyone. This is an American rating system, so if you get another game from a different country, it should be a different rating system to their own continent rating parameters. But the ESRB should be legible, let alone the words above it, before you get to the big E. On the left, it is barely legible. It's not anyone having false sight or anything like that. It actually is just poor printing quality. While on the right, you do see the ESRB, and you even see some of the words above talking about how the content is rated by. Speaking of seals, if we look over to the right side of the cartridges, you'll see the official Nintendo seal. On the left cartridge, you'll see the ridges around it. It is a very thick ridge, which means it is fake. It's not supposed to be as thick as you can tell on the right. Additionally, it's not supposed to be a saturated gold. It's supposed to be a timeless kind of gold, sort of mellow and casual. And then speaking of saturation, if you look at the back of the graphics, the color red is super saturated, which is why we could barely read the Pokemon Company. While here, it's barely saturated. It's just present. And speaking of the quality of the sticker, right here, you'll definitely see a lot of pixelation and so much grain. That is not a design feature or an aesthetic of the Pokemon Company. That is just bad graphics and poor printing quality. While over here, you don't see that quality. It's not there. And the last way to tell is the overall colors. If you look at the Pokemon one, the colors are definitely lackluster. Well, here it's very vibrant, but here they made the colors so vibrant, and here it's definitely faded, which you would think the vibrancy is Pokemon, but actually it's just a very cheap copy. Now, if you flip it to the back, you will see that on the left, they do bring in that engraved into the SD card, which then you could barely read it. While right here, it's masked over, and that's how you can definitely know it's legible. Here, you see that it sort of looks like SKU codes and looks like it'd be printed on a cardboard box. That is not the Pokemon Company quality. It's more like this, definitely printable, definitely legible, and not really as smeared. And the ending code here is 8, which makes it authentic. The end code over here is 9, which is unauthentic. And now the main question that I get from everyone is, along with the fake games being fake or real, are they playable? And this video right here will address that the game can be playable if it is a fake copy, and where some of the faults or defects if there are any to deal with that. And with that said, thank you guys for watching this video. If it did help you out, let me know. Definitely comment below any questions or thoughts that you guys have. Definitely give this video a like if it did help you out. And definitely subscribe if you do like Pokemon content. And until then, see you guys soon.